Hey, yeah, what's up? This disciple Marshall Occurrence reign back up in this anti-illuminati all day. This video is going to be basically entitled "Dead Men Don't Have No Mission." Dead men don't have no mission, and this is for more high grade or high levels of warfare. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may understand the language. Some of you may not understand the language. You know, you will advance and probably get to the point where you understand the language. You know, but for you who do understand, presently, this is for you. You know, dead men don't have no mission. You know, once you have broken, you have lost. According to war and that would be, the penalty would be death, then you're dead. You don't get to walk around. We're waiting to harvest you, basically. And, if I would have been in the same situation that you were, and you were guilty and I was guilty, and I was following behind missions that were lies, following behind things that wasn't even true, I wouldn't get to ride around. So we're not gonna allow you to even think that you even got a fighting chance. You don't have any chance. We're waiting for God to harvest you. We're waiting for God to finish you. Okay? Dead men don't have no mission. You don't have no mission no more. Because if I would have been in the same situation with you, and I would have hunted somebody and they were innocent, and I caused more damage than good, like you did with COVID-19. This is all because of the Illuminati. They fulfilled the prophecy of being hated, like everybody did, like everybody was 10 years ago. Everybody just hated this group and I think it was prophetic because now it's official. Nobody don't like this group of people because now we know that they're responsible for gang stalking people, and that backfired when they came up against me, a prophet. This is the history, just so you know, just like histories of wars in America. They came up against me as a prophet, they lost, and they're dying. Now, you on the outside who didn't know the truth, you must know this. They are the cause of COVID-19 for gang stalking God's people. Okay? Now, if I had been in that situation and I was totally wrong, and the person that I was hunting was totally innocent, the person that I was playing around was totally, was for the most part a good person, and I had caused COVID-19, then people would mark me as dead. That group is dead. That group is dead, okay? So whatever they doing riding around, those are dead men walking. Dead men don't have no mission. All of them in the neighborhood that I'm in the building that I'm in, they're affiliated with this, they dead men walking. They don't have no mission. It ain't no chance for them to win. They are dead by principles. They are dead because of the results that they brought in America. They don't have any more missions. Their missions are done. Okay, this isn't arcade where you get to play till you win. We don't care how many coins you got in your pocket, little buddy. Game is over. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. It's just a matter of time. That's all we doing now. We counting down the time for you to die. You can think I'm playing if you want to, but I had this same talk before COVID came. I was talking the same way. My mannerisms was the same way before COVID came. What's coming next? Because of Illuminati, it's going to be so much worse. I'm not a part of them. I want people to know I'm not a part of them. I'm never going to be a part of them. They are the enemy. See, they're falling, so now they want to try to make me be a part of them because they're falling. Nah, buddy. Keep the same energy. Who intelligence are you assaulting? Ain't nobody here retarded. You played the game, you lost. You played the game, you're dead. As simple as that. We gonna cut this whole community is getting cut out of America. And I'm gonna tell you something, America. You better hope that you survive. You better hope so. Because you sat back and watched and participated a lot playing with these people. Yeah, you played a lot, you participated a lot. So that's why damage is coming to your community a lot. Okay? You better hope that you don't go down with these people that are already dying. They're already dead. You better hope so, because they are sinking ship. And if you understand a man when he's sinking, he doesn't care who's going with him. This is their state. This is what you need to know. They're not happy people. They are people that have been defeated by me more than 9 to 10 times. I would even say 11. Who knows? It's 10 plus. Okay? And I'm not going to allow them to play till they win. Now, we're at the point where, okay, if, by war regulations, when people start dying, we are at war regulations point. Now the war has to be regulated for the sake of your community, for the sake of your population. Okay, when people start dying, it is officially a war. It's not a contest. Don't let them fool you. They're trying to keep me under surveillance because they're losing. They already lost. So to say a contest is just so that they can keep me under further surveillance. They've already lost. Okay? The contest decoy term is just so that they will not be able to be under the radar of the community. You know what I mean? That's all that's about. They've already been defeated. It's no need for a contest. A contest is to see who's most endowed, right? To see who's the best. I've already been considered the best. I've won 9, 10 times. So if they even won one time, I'm still the best. They will have to beat 9 to 10 times in more than one location like I did. Not just here, you get to stack up times here. You have to beat me in California, Florida, and New York to beat me. You can't do it. It's impossible because I'm not going back to those places. You would have to fight me on different turfs and do exactly what I did to beat me. I'm just letting you know. So whatever delirious, mentally sick mindset that you have, there's a mental hospital in every metropolis. Okay, if you need to go to a mental hospital and just get doped out your mind because you can't accept that you lost, then you do that. But for the accurate people, for real warriors, this information is for you. I beat these people. Every time I've left a city, that's a win. You don't leave cities and win and lose. I've come up every time. Every time I move, I come up. I don't fall off. I came here January, came to New York completely out of the place where I was at. That's a win. Even though they may try to put me in a neighborhood where they can still play their games, it's a win that I'm here. Yeah, they're stuck on stupid. They're delirious. They are a scramble brain. That's the best way I could put it. They are scramble brain. But if any warrior looks at it for what it is, they lost. You can't make up a win. You can't, what are you, a little kid trying to your dad's trying to get you a win. Your bosses are trying to get you a win. Going out there, we're going to get you a win. Yay! You ain't getting, you've lost, bruh. You ain't going to get no wins. I have proved to be more adequate in mind, adequate in heart, adequate in soul, adequate in every way. I'm more adequate than you are. I'm more endowed than you are. So if you saying it's a contest, I've already proven that I'm more endowed than you. My qualities are better than your qualities. I've already proved that. So what are we doing? I've already proved being one man. I'm not no alien. I'm not Bigfoot. It's not, my heart is just like yours. My brain is just like yours. And that's what it boils down to. My organs are just like yours. My body is just like yours. And one man beat this community. That's why they got to put the name on all these different names on me. Because it's too shameful that one man is still here. And now you got COVID-19 on your whole community and the whole world. It's shameful. So they got to say, I'm this, I'm that, to reduce the shame. Let me say that again. They got to say, I'm this and that, all these big names, this or that. I'm none of that. I'm not that. I'm not none of that. It's better. It's better for me to show you how it really is, which is I'm an everyday person that defeated this whole community. They don't want you to know that. I'm an everyday person. I don't got no record deals. I'm not an actor. I'm not in Hollywood. I'm not in any of that lifestyle. And I'm an everyday person. I've even been homeless. So this is why they're trying to make it this circus show. Like, it's 5 of them. They going back to their boss. It's 5 of them. It's only one of me. It's only one of me, dude. All these people is only one of me. So what does that say about them? They're almost retarded. You don't even have one adequate person that can be on my level. You're retarded. Why does it take 1 million people for one man? And they still ain't doing nothing. Explain that to me. I'm not King Kong. I got organs just like everybody else. There's nothing different about me. Looking at it that way is them trying to reduce the shame of being defeated by one man. Like I said, the way to look at it, the way it is, forget how to look at it. The way it is it's one man that defeated a whole entire community through God's power, through God's strength. That's what it is. Ain't nothing. I'm not Bigfoot. Yeah, that's to reduce their shame. They go tell their people, well, he's a king of the earth. I'm not a king of the earth. I'm an everyday person. It ain't nothing. No, buddy. You trying to reduce the shame that one man put your whole community to absolute shame because he is a warrior and he has a relationship with God, and God stood up and broke you and this whole country and this whole world off. Yeah, and now the best thing you can say is he the king of the earth. In other words, he's Bigfoot. That's why we couldn't beat him. Nah, no, buddy. I'm an everyday person that decided to follow Jesus Christ, and you have been beat by a Christian. That's what you don't want to. That's what you don't want to accept. That's the truth. You don't want to accept you've been beat by a Christian. So I'm the king of the earth. Nah, I ain't no king of no earth. If I was a king of the earth, you'd be dead. Say it just like it is. I will order you to death if I was the king of the earth. You would be dead, buddy. Okay? I'm just telling you that. That for all that king talk, y'all all would be dead. That's how you know I'm not no king. Because you would be dead. Yeah, we don't need people like you in the earth gang stalking, playing with people. That's how you know. That's how you know I ain't no king. Yeah, I would get over it. Oh yeah, I'm a soldier. I'll put you to death. That's what I would do. Sure would. And that's how you know I'm not no king. If I was a king, I would have a throne. Where's the throne at? Where's the throne at? So you're playing play contests, play titles. We're not playing no games. Okay? You need to be accurate about who I am. I'm a prophet. That's what you need to understand. Ain't no king of the earth. Ain't none of that foolishness. I'm a prophet. A prophet that you struck, and now your whole community and country is destroyed because you played with a prophet. That's accurate as it gets. Excuse me. That's accurate as it get. Now, if you want to play games and make up names that are not even more valuable than a Burger King crown, the titles you give me are not even more valuable than a Burger King crown. Where's the money? Where's the throne? Yeah, that ain't nothing. If I was a king, like I said, I would have put your whole community to death. That's what I would have done. You would be the first thing smoking up out of the earth, buddy. As soon as I become in power, you would be dead. Okay? So that's how you know. So let's reduce this. Let's bring it back down to earth. For all you people that's been hearing all this hype and all this foolish stuff, let's bring it back to earth. There's no king. There's no any of that Bigfoot stuff talk. All this is the folklore that people put around legends. That's all it is. It's another example of the folklore that people put around legends. It ain't no king. It ain't none of that going on here. They doing that to sell tickets. Yeah, they doing that to sell tickets. So don't believe in none of that stuff they tell you. It ain't no king. Ain't none of that going on. It's a Christian, a prophet that they struck at, that they played around, and God stood up and destroyed them. That's the truth. That's where it's at. So don't listen to any of that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? That's them trying to save face because they've been defeated. You know what I'm saying? I'm anti-illuminati. I'm a real Christian, baptized in the Holy Ghost, believe that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. After 3 days, I received Jesus Christ in my life. So I'm not no witch, not no warlock. I'm not a wizard or any of the likes of that. Psychic, telepaths, mediums, I'm none of that. I have risen up in supernatural power to where I have abilities that they think are similar to psychic and telepathy. No, I'm just very supernaturally spiritual, if that makes sense. I'm just up there, spiritually speaking. Glory to God, though, and so I'm just clearing up all that. Yeah. So dead men don't have no mission. They lost in the wars against me. They're dead. Their good is dead. You know what I'm saying? I've already told y'all America is expired. That's already a fact. That's a prophecy. The country is expired. Okay? So get ready for the ride. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna get no better. Because what they don't realize, what America as a country don't realize, you're gonna respect me in this battle or lose. You're gonna respect me. By giving me justice and giving me the money. If you don't do that, even if I tell you I don't want the money, you better be throwing it under my door. You better be trying to throw stacks under my cracks of my doors. You better be trying. You better be trying to throw bags of money through the window. You better be trying to bust it through the window. You better be trying, because that's your only saving grace. Because I'm at the point where I don't want the money. I just rather for you to fall. I am coming to the conclusion that this is an opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay? And for these people to fall in this country called America, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I have to wait. I have been pondering and looking at it like, okay, this is the country that enslaved black people. This is the country that has been oppressing black people through the laws, my ancestors, for decades and decades and decades. So what is better? For me to sacrifice that little bit of money and say, forget it. I sacrifice that little amount of money and say, I don't even want it, and just go ahead and let justice be served on this whole country for all the stuff they've done. That's a sacrifice I got to make, just in case y'all don't realize. That's probably one of the sacrifices I would have to make. Just give up, don't worry about the money, and just let them die. We ain't playing no games, man. I mean, I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Where they live at in the suburbs or whatever. But I came up as a ghetto kid. let's put it like this. The neighborhoods I lived in up to 17 years old had crack cocaine and gunplay in it. Okay? That's all you need to know. Was it the most impoverished neighborhoods in the whole country? I'm not saying that. But everything was in place. And if you have lived around America enough, you would know that every neighborhood don't have crack cocaine and weed and gunplay in it. So that's what you're talking to people that connected with people within that situation, in those situations. And I'm groomed in a certain mentality to where now I shaved off all the additives of the gangster life and all that kind of thing. I shaved all of that off, and now I'm just a warrior, and that would destroy you. That's all now. That's what I am. I took off all the pitfalls. I took off all the pitfalls that people get caught in. Because what people don't know about me, a lot of people don't know this about me. I grew up shooting guns. You know what I'm saying? Some of my family members don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me for that. I didn't tell people. I didn't just say, hey, yeah, I shot guns the other weekend. I didn't broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? So that part. So that's all I need to be. Somebody who know how to pull guns and shoot guns. So I didn't, a lot of people don't know that about me. So before you start saying this, that, and the third, you need to know that part. I grew up 14, 15 years old shooting guns. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I don't gotta say nothing else. I don't need no reputation. That's all y'all need. That's all y'all Americans need to know. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start shooting guns, a certain mentality sets in. That's why you need to now you see everything coming together. Now you see why I move the way I move. Now you feel me. Because a lot of people didn't know that. And another thing, I was selling crack at 16 years old. I was selling crack. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. 16 doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go broadcasting that. I didn't broadcast it. I didn't say, hey, you know what? I'm selling, I got it. None of that. And that's why people are like, who is this dude think he, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a little taste. I shot a couple guns. I sold a little dope. You know what I'm saying? I had the mentality to shoot someone. You put that with a little bit of the hood and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, couple fights, you ready to shoot somebody now. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So for all you people act like he probably ain't shot a gun in his life. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying take my mentality. I'm not saying be like me. I'm just telling my enemies, be aware, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between me and you is I'm willing to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to play games. I'm willing to go all the way. That's the difference between me and you. So me and you are not one and the same. I separate myself from suckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to die for mine. I'm willing to go all the way to make sure you die. That's what I'm talking about. And real people know what I'm talking about. That's the difference. While you playing Mickey Mouse games, I'm not playing. That's for any person in America, including authorities and FBI, CIA, any of y'all. That's what you need to know. I'm willing to take you out. I'm willing to go all the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates the men from the boys. So you need to understand that. I don't care about your military training. The supernatural power that I have will track down you and everybody with you. And I'm telling you, it's already a wrap. It's already a wrap. So you better be trying to get them bags pronto, ASAP, stat my way. It is my way out of highway. That's right. It's my way or the highway. That's right. It's my way or the highway. That's why God ain't saying nothing. You feel the peace? God is not interrupting this, because it comes a time where when you push and pressing and playing with God's people, now you're disrespecting the kingdom of God. Now you're taunting and mocking God. We're not playing no games, man. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. We're not playing no games. That's what you need to know. You sitting back laughing because you suburban and you never had this time in your life. You're gonna get the time of your life all right. Yeah, you're gonna get the time of your time of your life all right. All you white American suburbans think you can play with me? Are you country Floridians that think you can play with me? You're gonna get the time of your life. Yeah. Because COVID-19 is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, buddy. It's about to get real heavy, real quick. And you're not willing to go all the way. I promise you, I already know you're not willing to go all the way. I am. I'm willing to go all the way. You don't get me started. You don't get a person like me started and play games and think it's going to flip around and we going to be butt buddies. It's not going to happen like that. You don't get nobody like me started. I do this, man. You understand? I do this. I done got respect from a man on death row. I do this, man. I do this. Most of my friends were killers. I do this, man. A lot of my friends were killers. I do this.